book we published last year on November the 15th, and many of you supported us, so I'm really appreciative of that. So first of all, it's this whole give yourself permission. I'm a coach, and I've been coaching for over 10 years now, and when I say to some clients, well, you just don't give yourself permission, they look at me and they say, you're mad. And I'm like, that's okay, carry on. And they say, why wouldn't I give myself permission? And that's the thing. When you think of that phrase, give yourself permission, just take a moment and think, what does that mean for you? Where do you give yourself permission? Where do you not give yourself permission? So my question to you, just as a really short question right now, is what have you given yourself permission to do today that's outside what you normally do? So I kind of want you to write things down if you want to. That's why you have the notepads. And so I'm not going to be putting you on the spot, but I'm absolutely, you can share if you want to. And that's the function of this evening, is for us all to give ourselves permission to take the time for ourselves, just for an hour and a half. Because that's why we sat here for half an hour. So we could talk to each other, meet new people, have a drink, get out of the hustle and bustle. So, what did you give yourself permission to do today? Something different than what you normally do. Just think about that, because we're going to build on that. But we're going to build on that by listening to our amazing authors. So my name is Priya Kapoor, and I'm a life coach, and I grew up in the UK, and my mother's American, I'm half Indian, and I did all my education in the United States. So I moved back here about 10 years ago and started coaching British people. So my background is in therapy, so counseling, psychology. And so I came here and I started working with clients in the UK, and I really saw this pattern of, and this is no criticism, you know, those of you know me, no criticism, but there's a pattern of not giving yourself permission to live the life you want to. We all do it. I did it. This was the thing. I now have written a book of my own, Give Yourself Permission to Live Your Life, and I wrote that here in this building. This is the In and Out Club, and it's very special to me because I spent a good year and a half sitting downstairs, drinking cups of tea, writing a book. And actually this room is Nancy Astor's bedroom. So I don't know if you know who Nancy Astor is. She was the first female member of Parliament in the United Kingdom, but she was also an American. And so she had this house, and this was her bedroom. So to me, I just sort of, for want of a better word, channeled her energy and thought that I had this house all to myself. So that's what I wanted for you this evening. So I didn't always sort of live this confident, outside confident life. I was very afraid, and I didn't give myself permission to live my life. I did it for everybody else. And then one day I got sick. I got MS. And it was quite a shock because I was in the middle of the Nile and my whole left side went numb. And I came home back to Los Angeles. I was living in LA at the time, and someone came to visit me, and he was really sort of important in the industry. I was working for a university. And he stayed forever, and like 4 hours. And when he left, I thought, why did he stay so long? And then I thought, I must be worth something if he stayed so long. Wait a moment. I am worth something, and I'm going to give myself permission to live my life the way I want to, still have healthy relationships, but I'm not going to worry about what other people think of me all the time and do exactly what I think other people want of me. So that's how this whole thing started, and then I started coaching in the UK, saw that a lot of people were like me. They didn't give themselves permission either. They lived for everybody else. They went to the right school. They went to the right university. They married, and they had the right children, but you know what I mean. They did what they were supposed to do. Not that I'm saying it's wrong, but all of a sudden they were in jobs. I mean, I literally had clients that were in their 50s and 60s and said, well, wait a moment, I've done what my parents wanted me to do, and then what my family wanted me to do, and my kids are at university, and I've got a great house, and I'm earning a lot in banking. What about me? And this was men, and that was a shock to me. Sorry, I mean, just so So that's why I wrote the book. But this is how we progressed. We did a magazine because we wanted to, my husband James, he's in publishing, and he said, you know, these are great stories. Come on in. So, come on in, there's a seat there. Anybody else got a seat? There and there. So he said we should tell other people's stories of where they gave themselves permission. Because everybody has a story. We all have a story. And we all want to be heard. Or most of us want to be heard, and many of us want to know we're not alone. So that's why we started these stories. And so, I come to the Give Yourself Permission Anthology, which has been an incredible privilege to edit, compile, create. And we've had 43, because I'm one of the authors, but 43 amazing authors that have shared their story honestly and openly. So what I'm going to do is just read a little bit of the introduction. I'm going to have to turn the light on because I can't see without it. And then it'll give you sort of sort of why we've done this book, and a little bit about the book, and then a little bit about the authors, and then I'm going to call them up one by one. So this evening's going to go on for about an hour and a half. It is interactive, so if you want to ask questions, there'll be time permitting, at the end of each person's talk. I will also be asking them one specific question, so all of you, I have told you, but what are you going to give yourself permission to do this year is the question.